night, a teenage boy who just got his license jumped into action to save his mother's life. She suffered a seizure while behind the wheel, but his quick thinking made all the difference. 7 Action News reporter Camille Amiri joins us live from Roseville. This is quite a story, Camille.
It absolutely is, Heather. You know, this was a very frightening medical emergency, and it all happened in a moving vehicle right here on Gratiot. It was Sandy Labutt's first seizure.
We were having a normal Saturday.
Mother and son running errands in Roseville, and then suddenly things weren't normal.
Then we get off the freeway, and then she just stops talking, and I was like, this is really weird for her. My mom doesn't really just stop talking out of the blue.
Sandy drove right past their first stop, and it was then that Jacob realized something was terribly wrong. His mom was still driving, but she was unconscious.
My first instinct was to knock her hands off the wheel, so I just chopped her hands off, and I grabbed the wheel from her.
The Dodge Caravan is swerving, drifting into other lanes. Jacob has had his driver's license for less than a month.
And I'm trying to kick her leg off the accelerator, and at that point I was just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, I think we're gonna die.
Sandy was having a seizure. Jacob knew he needed to stop the car and get help for his mother. Laying on the horn and flying through red lights, trying not to hit any other cars.
Once I saw a free, clear lane, I just got in that lane and I turned the car off and I just started drifting.
Finally, Jacob jumped the curb and got the minivan to stop. Sandy doesn't remember a thing.
I just remember him being in the room with me in the ER, and he goes, "Do you know what happened?" And I said, "No, why? What happened?" He goes, "Well, they think you had a seizure."
I thank God that I was with her. If she was alone, I don't know what I would have done. I would have just said, "Mom, I don't really feel like going. You know, you can go out and get all this stuff." I would have just felt so bad.
If I was alone, I don't know if I would be around if it weren't for him, you know, so, you know, I just look at him as, you know, my true hero.
Now, Sandy is undergoing extensive medical treatment and actually testing to find out if she does indeed have epilepsy. In the meantime, she will not be driving in the near future. Reporting live in Roseville, Camille Amiri, 7 Action News.